showing a delay too.
I hope not. Yeah, it is. Hopefully, it's not a delay. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Marquis Walker, aka Severe.
This is Juan Big Sexy Rodriguez here.
You know what I'm saying? We back, man. This is podcast 11, Juan. We putting them out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, 11 already? That's fast.
That is fast. Yo, I almost didn't make this. Like we was about to get on live, and then I had an internet connection. Technology, you never know, y'all, man. I was trying not to be late. You know what I'm saying? And everything shut down like 2 minutes before we were supposed to go live. And I'm like going crazy with the phone, going crazy with the internet, you know what I'm saying? The Wi-Fi. I'm losing my mind. But Juan, we got to talk about sneakers today, man, and shoes, man. That's gonna be a huge topic.
Yeah. I mean, especially for those people out there who are sneakerheads who love their sneakers. I'm sure hopefully they enjoy this one, like they enjoy our other past episodes, you know?
Yeah, man. Before we get into it, yo, you know what was like what was famous back in the day too? Timberlands, man. Like having a pair of Timbs before we get to sneakers and shoes. Timberlands were like Timberlands or like everybody loved Timbs. That's like one of the top probably boot. And we, you know what I'm saying? We made it famous. You know what I'm saying? The culture made it famous.
Oh, yeah. I mean, shoot, I used to be a Timberland head. And, you know, it's funny because back in the day, you know, there's some dudes that used to just have their Timbs on all the time. I mean,
yeah.
I remember dudes playing ball in Timbs.
Yeah.
I remember dudes hearing stories that, you know, when they got with women, still had their Timbs on. You know what I mean? They should be like, yo, what's up with this? Does this cat got some feet? Does he got nubs?
Let me tell you something, though, Juan. I'm going to tell you, that's some hood shit. Because, like, back in the day, I ain't going to lie, it was like, say you going to a rival's, like, you was crazy. We were crazy back then. Because if they got pretty women over there, we going to go in a rival territory to get some ass. But we got to, like, be ready to move, be ready to shoot, whatever, right? So if we going to get some ass, and we think it's a setup automatically, right? But, you know, the girl's so dope. We just crazy back then, right? We just do it anyway. So you got to have your shoes on. You just basically stick it out the hole or put your pants down a little bit, man. Then start stroking, man. You got to have your boots on. Yo, that's what it was with the Timbs, dog. But I know what you're talking about. Dudes don't take their Timbs off for nothing, man. I know people like that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, playing ball. It could be, you know, we could be on the sun and they're not taking off those Timbs.
Yo, I seen dudes at the beach with Timbs on and a hoodie, and it was like 100 degrees, 90 degrees. You know what I mean? Like, it's hot, man. What are you doing with Timberlands on? Yo, do you even have feet, dude? Like, what the hell?
Yo, you know, that's a good question. It's like, yo, if you got first of all, your poor feet must be smelling like a hot mess. Everybody knows your feet have to breathe, man. You can't keep them always locked in because of the sweat, the moistures. You're gonna develop foot fungus and all this crazy mess. You might have a farm down there by the time you take them off.
Unless the dude, he might have bunions or something like that. Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? He might have something. Something's going on down there he didn't want us to see, man. If you got them shoes on 24/7, and then, you know what I'm saying, playing ball in them, going to the beach in them. Like, yo, the hood dudes, they did everything in those Timbs, man. Everything in those Timbs. Crying.
They had to be the black Timbs because, you know, the wheats is a different story. You ain't trying to mess up the wheats.
Nah, you would, like, you have the wheats, but then think about it. They got to get it dirty eventually. I mean, you try to keep them clean, but eventually they're going to get kind of, worn, right? So then you use those to just do whatever with, you know what I'm saying? Because you see people in construction, black dudes in construction with Timbs on, but those are their old Timbs.
Yeah.
Those ain't their new Timbs. They got some new wheat joints, like you said. They got some new wheat joints somewhere.
Yeah. They ain't breaking those out unless they have to.
Yeah, they ain't breaking those out for nobody. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, we got a special guest, man. Actually, Juan, my co-host, my man, the Mellow, get on the mic because I know you eat Jello. But yo, Juan gave us one of the best friggin' persons we can have on a goddamn show. You know him, we all love him.
Drumbeat.
He's family. And I'm like, yo, why not think of this dude, man, for this goddamn show? This dude got more sneakers than goddamn Fat Joe. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Fat Joe got one more pair than him. I don't know. I'm just saying. But yo, my cousin, my goddamn best friend, one of the best friends, one of the freaking greatest people you can ever meet. I don't know if he's single. We might have to ask him, ladies, but you know what I'm saying? Drew's in the house. I'm just getting Drew in here, baby.
Yeah, what's good? How you guys doing?
What up, baby?
I'm much chilling, man. How you guys doing, man? By the way,
Talk about Timberlands, man. You a Timberland fan? You used to wear Timbs? You got Timbs?
I don't have any anymore, but yeah, of course I used to rock some Timbs. I was laughing at you said with the black Timbs. Nowadays, if you wear black Timbs, people think you're nuts.
yeah. I don't wear. That's why when Juan said black Timbs, I was like, what? Like I never had a black pair of black Timbs. Juan, you did. You had a pair of black Timbs.
Oh yeah, I had a couple pair of black Timbs, but they only came out for special occasions, you know.
Only the week.
About that. Clean, though. You kept the Timbs clean.
Oh yeah, I used to have at one time when I was married. I think we counted that I had 40 pairs of Timbs.
Yeah,
40.
What are you gonna do with 40 pairs of Timbs? That's ridiculous.
No, I had the different colors, man. I had the gray joints,
you gotta get the colors.
the red joints.
Oh my goodness.
And then they started getting fancy with them. They still getting fancy with them, doing all these logos, weird stuff on Timbs now, just like sneakers. They do the same thing.
True. That's true.
Yo, speaking of sneakers, I'm gonna ask the expert. That's why we got Drew, the expert of sneakers, or at least Jordans or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What are the? I don't buy. I don't buy Jordans. I don't really buy Jordans that much, but whatever. If I see some on sale, I think they dope. I like dope stuff. I don't know what these are. Tell me what these are first. What are these?
Oh, I don't know the name of them, but yeah, I know those ones.
Are they? Is it something that I'm supposed to know what it is? I don't know.
I mean, you know, Jordans. You got there's like 30 of them, you know. So I only know certain numbers, the ones I really like the most.
What about this one? Do I got anything special?
Those are the ones. Those are the original
ones.
Yeah, those are like Jordan's first ones.
So these are some.
Yeah. Those ones, people like those.
Okay, because I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I think these are the ones. I don't know, but I'm not a sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? You know what's? I used to be a sneakerhead. You know, I used to be a fashion dude all day, cuz. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2, I know. I had the sneakers, I had the Timbs, I had the match. I matched everything with the hat or the shirt or the whatever. Sometimes I still do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't buy I'll give you an example. Those Jordans, right? That's for show, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You get a nice outfit, you go somewhere. I'm more of a if I do wear Nikes, I'm more of a dude that wears something like this.
Yeah. Those are cool.
I'm just that type of dude, you know what I'm saying? Or if I get a running sneaker, it might be a Nike kind of like this. But I mean, I don't know what it is, but I know it was on sale.
Yo, always, you know what? Speaking of this, I always used to say, I hate Keezy because he could get the sneakers that we can't. Jordans for me cost $180. You could probably get them for less than that because you got the smaller feet.
Yeah, I wear 8, but sometimes I can get in a 7.5, and sometimes they be having them in a 7.5 all the way to kids, and I get the kid price, dog. Stop
Yo, I've been the same size shoes since I was in middle school, man. That I can do about that.
So we're not gonna really interview you, but we're gonna ask you questions Drew, when you start collecting joints, when you start collecting.
Man, soon I was old enough to know when you get that first summer job, man, you can get your own kicks. You know, before that, it was, school sneakers, you get one pair of shoes,
Yeah.
The one, for the year. So as soon as I was able, 16, 17, actually have a job and I started, buying different colors of this, different colors of that, and then kind of, yeah. I mean, sneakers are cool. I do have a bunch of sneakers still, but I take care of them. So I've had them for a minute, Definitely for a while.
So you started collecting at 14, 16, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
You got your first job, first paycheck. That's how usually. What about you, Juan? Do you collect? You used to collect. What's your sneaker game like? What's going on with Juan?
Listen, I'm not a sneakerhead. I'm not gonna sit and lie. I was more of a boot man. Tim. I had a couple of sneakers. And one of the classics that people might not know is, hey, what's this?
No, the pumps.
The pump it up, yo, the Reebok joints, though.
Yeah, I used to have a pair of pumps, man, for real.
So, I like the old school joints for those, us older heads, But I'm not big of a sneakerhead. My nephew is he got a couple of sneakers here, but I'm not a Jordan fan.
Wait, show Drew one. He might know.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, so it's like, you know.
See, I've never been like. I'm more simple. Like Easy. I like those Nikes you had. I can't do the crazy colors and the crazy design. I don't really do all that. It's too much.
You got a couple pair you can show us right now, or you got anything?
Yeah, like like for the most part, I'm like I got a bunch of Jordans. I love Jordans, but I used to buy them more. I don't buy them as much now. It depends, but like when my sister used to work, in a sneaker store, so like, let me get the Jordans. She used to hook me up, but like here's some classics, the 11s.
Oh, okay. I know that's popular.
So yeah,
people were in line for the 11s, right? They was in line for the 11s and the 10s.
Yeah.
All them shits.
Let me see. Yeah, these are Jordans. These are just Nikes.
So what's up? Here's my thing. There is a difference, Drew, right? Nike and Nike. I know like Jordan's through Nike, but it's a different company. Did they separate something like that?
I think some of them like Jumpman's Jumpman. That's Jordan. But if you look at if you ever see some of his Jordans, some of them do have checks. So, for all you know, that's kind of like the merge pairs. Like here's some like these ones right here. These are like one of his like most recent ones.
Yeah.
Like these ones, I think they might even say the number on them. Yeah, I think these are 30s because right here it has 3 X's on it.
So I was gonna say, what is he up to? What number is he up to? 30?
It's probably over 30, man. Like I bought those ones like a year ago. So, Jordans are like,
Are you serious?
iPhones. Forget there's a new one like every 3 months.
That's what I was gonna say. Like he comes out every year. How many years has it been? Like anybody know? So it's over 30 years at least.
It's definitely over 30 years.
Yeah, because remember his first sneakers came out in 85.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 85, yo.
So I think for a while it was like a yearly thing, and then after a while, I think you had to kind of wait, like maybe a few years drop before they brought out the next, new one, But I mean, they're out there, and they still, like me. I like sneakers. I buy them, I wear them, but you take some of these and you clean them up, and you can sell them, man. Things, it's crazy.
Yeah, you can sell them. You ever been to those shows where they sell, where you can buy, where you can network, and where you can like trade? You been to the shows like that, Drew?
Yeah, I've been to one. Shows
what are
crazy.
they like? What are they like? How are they?
And people like I love sneakers, and I'm ahead, but not like these people, man. These people, but these obviously people like some of them is like whatever, and none of us can afford it, and it's like, oh, I got this crazy pair of Jordans that nobody else has, and they cost 20 grand. It's like, nah, can't do that. I think the most I ever spent on some Jordans was probably like 170. I had a pair of $200 ones, but I didn't buy them. That was my sister got me those.
170?
Yeah, my sister got me ones. They were 200, but they came in like a suitcase, not like a sneaker box.
A suit?
What I handled. They were crazy. Crazy.
What the hell were those, man?
I don't know what number they were, but they were nuts. I remember wearing them. People just be like, "Yo, where you get those?" I'm like, "Hey, man."
Were they delivered by Jordan? Like he came in the car in a limo? What the fuck are you talking? What are you talking about? Oh my god!
Yeah, they're crazy, man. I don't know what number they were. I have to look that up.
Yeah, you can look it up. Juan, what's the most expensive pair of sneakers you bought? Or boots? So I guess you're a boot man. You're the boot man, right?
For me, my Timbs never went past 110. Now, the most expensive sneakers I bought for my daughter.
That's what I was going to ask you, too. That was the next question. You already know. You already know I was going to ask him that.
I think they were like 260.
Damn.
But then she ended up, I think you remember seeing them. Remember the Gatorade ones?
Yeah, the Gatorade ones.
Yeah,
but she ended up flipping them. And then I got my money back.
She flipped them. No, you didn't. She kept that money. Get out of here. You didn't get that money.
Hold on. Listen. You flipping them? I need my cash back.
Oh, okay. Hey, she probably got that much for him.
Yeah, probably more, man.
No,
my boy works at Foot Locker still. He don't even need him. Like
your sound echo. Your sound's echo. I know you moved it to something. I don't. Maybe something. Say it again. Talk again.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, I'm at my computer. But now my boy works at Foot Locker. That's what he does. He buys like 2 or 3 pairs because he gets them on discount, and then he sells them for twice that.
Yo, flipping sneakers. Yo, that's where it's at though. Let me just tell you before we talk about flipping sneakers, I want to go into that. The the most expensive pair of sneakers I bought, they actually wasn't Nikes. It was Adidas. It was Adidas Forms. It was a suede blue Adidas Forms. I think they came out with like the purplish ones first, I think, or the green ones first. They only came out with 3 colors of these suede forms. I know the blue was second or last or something, but I know it came out after something, after another color. And I remember I got them first. Dude, I had to rock them to Dorchester High. So what I do, I go out, I look outside, it's raining. My mother said, you ain't wearing them sneakers, it's raining. I go, you want to bet? Got some plastic trash bags. Walked to school, dog. Took them shits off. Everybody was at the door. Like they was waiting for me. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like I was a main attraction in school. Ripped them shits off like the Incredible Hulk, dog. And it was like, oh, I got the blue jaw. It looks like 125. That's the most I paid for like a sneaker. And I got Jordans. I told you I paid way less, way under 125 for these Jordans that I just showed you, even for the ones. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yo, the most expensive pair of Jordans, y'all know how much they are? They're the signed number ones. I'll give y'all a guess.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they go around for like
signed number ones.
What are they, like 60K?
Your voice again, Drew.
I'm gonna say they gotta be like over 100.
I say 60.
Y'all so low. Y'all crazy. Yo, like signed Jordan number ones cost $560,000.
Wow.
Signed Jordan joints. Can you believe that? That's not the most expensive sneaker. He got the Air Jordan 12s. It's actually a little cheaper, Drew. Hold on, you might afford these ones. Hold on. Air Jordan 12s, right? Yeah, they signed too. I think $104,765.
Now are they more expensive?
I don't think they signed.
Are they more expensive than the Allen Iverson Reebok diamond joints?
With the number 4s, the number like he came out with the 5s when we had that commercial with Jadakiss. He had a commercial with Jadakiss, and Jadakiss wrapped the whole commercial by him his A5s.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was the A5s one.
No, I'm talking about Allen Iverson. Remember he had the diamond Reebok sneaker?
Yeah, I know. He had the they called the answers. Answer 1s, answers 2.
I can't remember which one they were.
Yeah, he went up because I know the 5. That's when Jadakiss did the commercial.
Yeah, I think those were the
hip hop, so I remember that.
Ones. I remember having those ones. I had those.
Oh, who's buzzing? Somebody buzzing.
Hey,
that was me. Let me shut this down real quick. Shut it down.
So what would y'all rather have? Comfortability or bunions? Because like the Jordans, they was never, when they first came out, they was never made for walking in fashion and stuff like, you know what I mean, walking around in them, right? It was for like what? Was they for ball when they first came out?
I think he played ball on like all his, but some of them they're not fit for basketball.
I was gonna say that. I know that like mostly they're fashionable now. The Jordans are more fashionable than like, and people ain't gonna really probably playing them anyway because they don't want to crease them or something.
Yeah, like I have a pair of 11s. I'm looking now.
Dude, your voice again. It's like when you had where you had your phone at the first time, and it had
my computer. But now I'm trying to move away from my computer, and it's getting worse. I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, now it might be like you had your phone on something. That's probably what it is, dude. Like you know what I mean? Because your speaker's underneath or something.
Yeah, I think I might be talking with my hand on the speaker of my phone.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, something's going on. That's like I know you sound like muffled, dog. Like you got Doc Vader online. But yo, tell me something, Juan. What's going on? You did some sneaker. We did some sneaker research. I did some sneaker research. You know, bouncing around. What you got, Juan? What you got for us, man? Let's bounce all this stuff off Drew.
Okay. Well, first of all, for all those people that, including myself, that were idiots spending all this money on some damn Jordans, can anybody guess how much it costs to make one pair of Jordans?
How much does it cost to make a pair?
Yep, one pair.
Yeah, it's still echoey, Drew. It's still echoey, Drew. Your voice. I swear, it's like you got.
It's like anywhere I go in my house. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Gotta be the phone, man. You got like what? I swear, where was that the first time? It was mad clear. Your voice is mad clear. I don't know why. For some reason, it's not. You don't got to sit on a certain material or something, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, had it sitting on something. That might have been it. Let me try that.
That's probably what it is, man. I'm like, you sound like a robot, dog. I'm like, what? But did you guess already, Drew?
Can you hear me? Is that still echoing?
There you go.
See, now it's getting better. Yeah.
For some reason, right there, maybe you got close. I don't know. Right there is good.
Well, I'm gonna assume that they're smart about what they do. So to make a pair of Jordans probably costs less than $100. I say $40 to make a pair of Jordans.
I'm gonna say $26.
Actually, to make a pair of Jordans, it's under $5.
Under $5?
Under $5 to make one pair of Jordans.
No, it ain't.
Yep.
Do you know where they make them? Did they say where they made them?
His sneakers are made in China.
Okay.
Along with a lot of sneaker companies like Adidas, Pumas, Reeboks. So it costs some. Picture this now: $5 to make the sneaker.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Is that including shipping? Lord have mercy. $5?
$5. Now to ship that sneaker over, add another $1.50. You know, when you break down everything, it's crazy. It's so when it's all said and done, Nike pays this manufacturer to make these sneakers, to have them ship over, pay the taxes for the U.S., the FDB, which is like 20%, on the $5. So pretty much when that sneaker comes from China, hit the U.S. soil, Nike's in it for $31.50.
Oh my God, dog.
Wow.
Now I didn't know it was that low.
And that's including giving Michael Jordan his royalty, depending on the special edition sneakers. So they in for it for $31.50.
No, that's a good point that you make, Juan, because you got people, listen, standing in lines days to get these sneakers that cost $5 to make. Not just that. When they come out the store with the bag, they might get snuffed for those sneakers or killed for those sneakers.
Yeah, which has happened in the past.
Which has happened in the past, and for $5. I mean, you know what I mean? If you think about it, it's all in our minds that what's good or what's wealthy or what's whatever. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. $5.
Yeah, and when they sell it off to like Foot Locker and stuff, they sell it to them at a wholesale because they buy bundles. So they sell them off, all said and done, for like $90 to $93. So, they're making a profit of almost $50 and some change, give or take, that's how much Nike's making profit. Mind you, we're paying a pretty penny. And that depends on the style of Jordan that we get. Well, not me, like, Andrew, big ball over there, with the baller family.
I got a new job. Might have to step into the Jordans, I don't know.
Oh, man, see, listen, I'm still trying to wear ponies over here. You know what I mean?
I know. I got the Lottos on. I still got the Lottos. I got the patch. Switch the colors with my patch. That's what I got, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
over here. You know what it is? It depends on like your situation. Like all of us is in a different situation, right? So, like Drew, you don't have no kids, right? So if you have no kids, you're a collectible. So you're either the sneakers. You collect watches too, right?
Yep.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Those are like your babies, you know what I'm saying? If you think about it, like you know what I mean? Like, and then if he starts having kids, Drew gonna be trading all that shit in, dog.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. I see him putting that on eBay and everything. He's like, Jay's gotta go.
You're right. That's for sure.
And then you go, you know what I'm saying? His mother gonna be at one of them yard sales. You're gonna see one of them watches out there. And the sneakers on Jordans.
Hey Drew, if you decide to have kids, listen, I have a spot for you next to me on Blue Hill, selling them cheeks,
You're stupid.
Hey, yo, Drew, okay. Yeah, you got a question?
I was gonna say it's funny how you were saying like how much Jordans they cost that little bit to make, and obviously you make crazy money because what they cost. And it always, whenever I think about sneakers and like what they cost, like right now, I say probably the most expensive sneakers probably like LeBron's, like usually close to 200, whatever. But I always bring it back to like Stephon Marbury when he, tried to do what everybody else isn't doing. He brings out Starburys, selling them for $30, and he got crucified for that. Like it was the worst thing ever.
He got crucified, and it was a nice design. I mean, Juan was talking about before we got on here, like he's gonna bring that story up too. Juan.
So this is the funny thing. Marbury sneakers were made in the same factory as Nike and Jordan. Same material, same fabric, same people putting them together, cheaper. And unfortunately, our mentality is if it's cheap, it's got to be bad.
Yeah.
You're completely wrong.
Hey, when did sneakers kind of get, I guess, famous in the hood? Was it because of sports players? It was sports players first that made it cool. And then what happened after that, right?
This is the guy who really made it.
It had to be Converse, right?
Was it the Converse? It was
Converse with Magic and Bird.
Like Magic and Bird Converse, and then purple and green.
Yeah, and the Bird so more because remember Bird had the all black ones that people like.
Yeah, he had green.
Yeah,
no, he had the black ones too.
He did. I think originally he had some green ones too.
It was the Chuck Taylor's All Stars, right?
Yeah, those two. Those are probably like, I don't know. That's crazy, man. You shouldn't play ball in those at all. But those are basketballs.
Uncle used to play ball in those all the Junior.
I don't know how they did it, man. He shouldn't have ankles with them.
Oh no, like it's no support at all, just cloth, dude. It's like a napkin or something on your ankle.
For real.
Like people don't understand, like Jordan sneakers didn't get famous till the 90s. And what pushed the sneaker game above, people keep forgetting this, was Bo Jackson.
Oh, I forgot about Bo Jackson because you know what I was gonna go to?
That's true.
I was gonna go to basketball Jordan to Run DMC with the my Adidas joint with the shell toes, but Bo Jackson was in between that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I always forget about Bo.
And because remember,
Bo knows everything, man. Come on, Drew.
And that's what made his sneakers sell like crazy. Bo knows. Remember in the rap too. Remember when Fife said Bo knows this, Bo knows that, but Bo don't know rap.
Yeah, he said Bo don't know diddly because Bo don't know rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope verse. Yeah, Juan just quoted a verse. Oh shit.
Yeah, I got to break it out sometime.
I gotta get something like a sound effect for that shit.
Bam.
Yeah, Juan just quoted a fucking rap verse, dog. Like, yo, congratulations, Juan.
I feel like Ebro in the morning, when they say congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah. Yo. Stop playing, man. Yo, y'all don't want to know what the most expensive. You know what? The most expensive sneaker. I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna give y'all. Hold on. Is the sneaker one I got? Okay, let me give you.
They gotta be Yeezys or something.
Let me. Hold on. You're gonna be like, what? All right, hold on.
What they cost?
Okay, here is it right here? Yeah. Okay. Then what's the sneaker at? Oh no, I already did the sneaker. I did the Jordan ones. Signed by Jordan was the most expensive sneaker. What's the most expensive shoe? That's what I want to ask you. Like a woman's shoe. Because women got it. They in that shoe game. They be doing that shoe shit. What's the most expensive shoe y'all think I got down right here?
It's got to be like Jimmy Choo's or friggin', I don't know. Everybody makes shoes now. Gucci.
Listen, the only thing I know is red bottom because I hear rappers talk about it. That's the only thing I know.
Could be like, I always say, what's it, like some heels called like Blonix or something like that. I don't know.
Let's play sound effect. Maybe I should play that one. I don't know. Nope. I can't stop it. Okay, there.
You got fired, man. You're fired.
I know, right? Hey, yo. I'm gonna tell you the most expensive shoe of all time, and the ladies. I don't know if the ladies when they watch this, they can guess or whatever, or maybe it's a more expensive one now, but it's called Passion Diamond Shoe. It's $17 million. It was made in 2015. It's gold and encrusted with diamonds. $17 million. So the woman got the most expensive shoe on the planet. It's not a sneaker.
That doesn't surprise me.
No, I guess not, because women.
I mean, they get. I mean, dudes don't carry $2,000 purses, and just saying,
Well, no. Nowadays they be having them.
That's true.
They be having them backpacks or.
You're right. That's true.
They call man bags.
The man bag, whatever.
Man bag, Louis bag or something, like the sports dudes would be having them.
Yeah.
Yo, Iverson brought fashion into basketball, right? It wasn't Jordan?
Nah, because what happened was, so Iverson came out and he was Iverson, with the cornrows, and so everybody's like, "Oh, this is crazy." And that's when the NBA, that's when they started making the rules for like how you dress. That's when they started to be like, "Yo, you got to wear suits to games."
Yeah, everybody was in suits, yo.
That was all Iverson. Iverson was doing him, and they're like, "Nah, we can't have this street dude with the freaking tats and stuff." So they's like, everybody got to wear suits. Nowadays, NBA players wear anything, man. They dress crazy. But it started with Iverson.
You see LeBron James wearing a suit. Short suit. The top is a suit. The bottom is a short set. Don't know what he was thinking that day. With his pull-up side.
Cam Newton be rocking them giant Maui hats, like the Canadian hats, them huge hats.
Yeah.
They be rocking some crazy stuff. You be like that's the press want to see that. The press is like, yo, what they got on today? You know what I'm saying? Like they're ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Like who's like
Westbrook?
Westbrook's the worst, but Westbrook probably came after. Like you gotta think about it. Who was first, man? Who's Dennis Rodman, dog?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rodman. Yeah,
Rodman was like the first to do all that wearing boas and. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget the wedding dress.
The wedding dress? I don't think he wore that today. I'm just saying, like.
But yeah, just wearing the dress. Yeah, that's true.
Didn't he have a 30 for 30?
Who, Robin?
Robin yet? Didn't he have
he does that one. I ain't seen it, but I heard it was good. I heard it's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta watch it, man. I gotta check it out. I think I seen some of it, and I didn't finish it or something. It's supposed to be really good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised they didn't give him no sneakers.
But I wanted to talk about like the iconic hip hop sneaker moments. We got Jay-Z and 50 Cent. They kind of signed similar at the similar time. Similar deals with Reebok. Remember that?
Yep.
You got talking about Iverson, right?
They had what, G units for a while? The sneakers?
Yeah, they had the G unit sneaker.
Yeah.
And they I don't even want to get into that. 50 Cent's mad at G Unit for not supporting them like they supposed to. They're supposed to be wearing them everywhere and advertising. They wasn't. They was wearing Jordans.
Two, they're like, yo, G Units or Jordans? Yeah, I gotta go with the Jordans.
Go to Jordans though. That's where yo, you got the biggest one though. The biggest one is Kanye West collabs with Louis Vuitton. I mean, that's the probably the biggest hip hop rapper sneaker deal, right?
Yeah,
it's gotta be.
Yeah, it's gotta be. I mean, his sneakers cost a lot of money too, man. Crazy.
How much are the Yeezys? 300, 400?
Yeezys can get. I think they even go higher than that, and I think a lot of them are in the thousands.
Yeah, because I know the October goes for like 5 or 6K.
What did you? Wait, were you here? What's that day where we were like, "Yo, Junior, you rocking some Yeezys?" He's like, "Nah, I got these from Saberline."
Yeah.
They look just like Yeezys. They look exactly like Yeezys.
Yo.
They look. He's like, "Yo, they look just like Yeezys, and they cost $12." So I'm like, "Yo."
No, he did. Yo, I think you asked him because I was like, we both like, "Yo, those Yeezys? It's like you got Yeezys?" Like he spent money because our uncle's practical, right? So we're like, or you want to call him cheap, whatever you want to call him, but. On the good day, practical. But I was like, he was like, yo, those are Yeezys. And when you asked him, I'm like, yo, I was like, you asked him something. I think we was arguing or something. I don't know. You asked him, I was like, when he said he got them from what store? Dollar store?
There's a store. I think it's Save-A-Lot. It's like
Save-A-Lot.
Yeah, one of them stores. I was like, hey, okay, Junior, do you, man? Nobody gonna know.
Just like
you need to get the Yeezy sticker or something and just sew it onto his shoe. It'd be good.
Up. He was like, this dude got the Yeezys. Yo, he was jealous. I think he was jealous. Like, this nigga got the Yeezys.
For real. I'm like, yo, are you always buying bootlegs? You got Yeezys? What's going on?
Yeah. Yo, my uncle's the master. This ain't got nothing to do with sneakers, but he's the master of bootleg DVDs, though. Still buying DVDs. Yo, Netflix, Hulu.
I told him, I said, I tell him all the time. I'm like, Junior, just get a Fire Stick, man.
Free cable.
On a Fire Stick. You know, but just think, $5. They still cost like $5. And one day, at one of them yard sales, he brought out a box so big of bootleg DVDs. I'm like, Junior, though, that's got to be like $1,000 in movies, yo. Just think about that.
Mad money. He spent mad money on bootleg. That bootleg dude.
Junior, man.
Yo, that bootleg dude probably bought 3 houses because of Junior, dog.
Yeah. He's keeping that dude afloat. I don't even know what a bootleg man is anymore. Like, where do you even find a bootleg man? Where he be at? I don't know.
Yo.
That's fun.
He bought 3 houses off my uncle. But yo, look, I'm gonna get back to sneakers real quick. Yo, famous joints. I'm gonna name some of the most famous sneakers, right? We got Air Force Ones. Nelly did a song about it. Wanna hear? Yep. Here you go. But now I ain't gonna play it. But you got Nike Air Jordan 1. Those are famous. You got Adidas Stan Smiths, right? That was the my Adidas, the shell toe joints, right? Was that the Stan Smiths was something different, right?
Nah, that might be a little bit different.
No. Adidas Stan Smiths was different. They was different because the Adidas Superstars was the shell toes. They was famous. And then you got the Vans Athletics. Remember the Vans?
Yep.
We got the Reebok pumps. Juan had the Reebok pump in his hand. We got the New Balance 574s. I call them the dad sneaker.
I know what you're talking about. I know the New Balance.
You know what I'm saying? And then of course we said the Converse Chuck Taylors All Stars. But those are probably the most famous sneakers to date. You know what I'm saying? And they call classics. You know what I'm saying? People wear them special occasions, or they don't crease them. They wash them, they clean them. You know, and they put the spray on them. They do whatever. You know. Do you think any more classics?
I used to have a pair of those dad sneakers, New Balance. They're comfortable as hell, bro.
Hell yeah, dude! I still got a pair. I got
to go pick up a new pair because my old ones are destroyed.
But you got to get a pair. You got to get a pair since you're a father. You got to get a pair automatically, dog.
Oh yeah, they're so comfortable, man. Listen, woo. I feel like I'm cloud 9.
Feelers is out there again.
Feelers coming back.
They still out there, but they're coming back. Like I used, obviously when I was younger, my father lived here, whatever. But he used to send me like a pair of sneakers every once in a while, and I used to always be pissed because they were always like feelers, something. My guy, I ain't gonna wear these. And now, I had those. If I still had them, I'm like, that's like people wear now,
one of our other friends used to love felines, man. That's all he wore was felines. I was like, yo, what you like about this symbol? It just got it's just like a point, like a weird rainbow type of thing that ends or something. I'm like, what is this thing? You know what I'm saying? But he was in love with felines. He had all the felines. If he was on the show, he'd be naming all the feline brands. I'm like, what are you talking? We'd be like, what are you talking about? He'd be like, the felines 510s, man. 510s. Like, get the hell out of here, dog. We ain't talking felines.
I knew somebody who used to rock K-Swiss. Remember those?
Oh my goodness. I remember K-Swisses.
I remember K-Swisses, dog. I had the Lottos too. I was making a joke earlier, but I had the Lottos and I used to change the color. With this little patch, the patch you rip off, like it was Velcro. Y'all remember the Lottos? You peel off the I had those, man. I had all the any other sneaker y'all had that was kind of weird or like whatever.
I remember, we're going back now for those who don't remember. Remember Bradley's?
Oh, Bradley's.
Yeah, I remember Bradley's.
Who don't remember Bradley's, dog?
So when I got my good pair of sneakers, I didn't want to mess them up.
Yeah.
I used to beg my mother, and she got me, remember these sneakers now, MA 100? They used to cost $1.99, $2.
I remember those.
So when you so when we used to play kickball, you rock those. You put away your good joints.
Yep.
Bad weather outside, you put those on. Because, it never fails. The back always fell apart. The glue came off. You used to get some crazy glue, put it back, and keep rocking them.
Yep. I remember those. It's funny. I got a funny story. One of our boys, I don't even gonna name his name. I'm just gonna say, Big Boy big boy. And we're not talking about big sexy Juan over there, right? So one day we on a certain road, and I ain't gotta say all the information, but he's walking up the street. He was talking mad trash about Bradley's. All the shop Bradley's out. It was around school time. Like you get clothes, so your mother take you shopping. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny because he was a little younger than me, and I was like, you know what I mean? I guess his mom still kind of took him shopping. I took myself shopping, right? But he used to diss Bradley's. I don't shop at Bradley's. I not even shop at Bradley's, whatever, right? So we're like, yeah, right. And we all shop at Bradley's. I even shop at Bradley's, and I had money. You know what I'm saying? Because I was hustling, right? But I still was shopping at Bradley's, right? Everywhere, right? So that same day, he's coming up the street with his big old bag, right? Bradley's bag. And his mom, right? He's gonna see us be rolling, right? And he's walking, and he gotta walk past us, the whole street, right? So we see him, we're like, oh, nigga, what's up? Like, you talking shit. I thought you were showing Bradley's, nigga. Right? So he's trying to fight us while he got the bag. Yo, the fucking bag break open, nigga. Close. All his school clothes just fucking fell all on the street. We saw the sweaters for like $3.99. We saw the Stan Smith, whatever you call them, the 199 sneakers, whatever.
Yeah, MA 100s.
100s. We saw all the stuff you're gonna be rocking the next day, whatever. Yo, we started laughing on the more because now his mother's yelling at him and he gotta pick. All the shit. All the embarrassing shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about too. He got me. Yo, that is funny. But yo, Bradley's, I used to love Bradley's, dog. But yo, what took over Bradley's was not Ames. What's the other one?
Kmart.
Marshalls. I like Marshalls better. I like Marshalls. Now I love Marshalls.
Yeah, Marshalls is cool.
They be having some good sneakers in Marshalls. They be having some and shoes. I'm a shoe guy too. I like shoes. The shoe game too. I wear some dope shoes from dudes. I should have. I probably got a better shoe game than my sneakers. I think because I like you know what I'm saying. You get a little dressy sometimes. You know what I mean, so y'all rock shoes. Y'all got shoes.
Yeah, I got some shoes. Obviously working on. I got some that I can wear like out. Just kind of keep it simple.
Oh yeah, I know you got a shoe game. I seen them. I'll be like, damn.
Yeah, now we know you got it. Hold on. So Drew? So you think your shoe game is more expensive than your watch game? Like if you have to do evaluate.
If I added up like all my sneakers and like all my watches.
Yeah.
My watches probably got my shoes beat.
Yeah, I gotta say, it gotta be the watches. Gotta be the watches.
I mean, like I don't pay, what my watches cost, obviously, but still, like my cheapest watch is probably still like close to like probably my most expensive pair of sneakers.
Oh, okay. And you said, hold on, how much you pay for the most expensive? Did I ask you that already? You paid over $200. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I think the most I paid for like a pair of Jordans is probably like $170. But like I said,
okay. It was 170. You didn't say 170. I thought you said.
Well, my sister got me a $200 pair.
Yeah, I thought you. For some reason, I thought you said you paid over $2 something. That's why I was like, did you pay $2 something?
Those are 17s. They came in like mine were red and white. You gave me the right suitcase. But any color you had, you gave me the same color suitcase.
Yeah, you can't echo me again, Drew. Yeah, you hear the echo?
Yeah, I hear the echo.
It's like
for a guy who has, for a guy who's got an ill shoe game, ill watch game, got a bootleg phone. I don't know. Something's wrong with this picture. I'm just saying.
Bradley's phone. Yeah, Bradley's phone.
No, that's not even a Bradley's phone. That's a Zare's phone.
Oh, Zare's? The Z?
With the Z, baby.
Zare's. I don't know, man. I don't know why it's echoing like that. I swear it was clear like before.
Now it's echoey.
Maybe am I too close? Am I too far away?
I don't know.
In a good spot. I mean, how I sound now?
Still echoey or something, but I don't know. You gotta keep eventually. I think when you keep talking, eventually it corrects itself or something. I don't know. But one of the things I was on this, I was telling Juan before I got on the show, Drew. I saw this, I'm doing the research and I saw this documentary. I want to shout it out before anything, right? It was called where's it at? Where's that at? Oh, here you go. I'm doing my research and I'm on YouTube and I'm looking at all the shoe heads, right? And they got documentaries, they got all types of stuff on YouTube, right? And they showing, how they go to the fairs and the shows. And I stumbled onto this documentary called Beyond the Soul. It's a documentary on YouTube, so go check it out. It's like 2015. It's this guy. I was trying to get. I should have wrote his name. I don't know why I didn't write his name down, but I went straight to his Instagram on my phone and I requested him and I tried to get him on the show because he was really into sneaker game. He was into it, but you know what I'm saying? He probably got his mom. He got it from his mom. His mom's had 600, 400 pair of sneakers back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Coats to match. You know what I'm saying? She was one of those. You know what I mean? She was stylish. And then he grew up. And then she was like, I'm not buying $100 pair of sneakers after she got all the, you know what I mean? And then when he got a job, his first job, he did the same thing. He went and bought a lot of sneakers. So he got a lot of sneakers, but he started giving back to the community and not just giving the sneakers away and stuff to people that less unfortunate. He's started a program. And I was seeing if he was still down doing that because this was 2015. So if he was, I was going to try to get him on the show. I thought he'd be perfect to talk about the community and sneakers. He was obsessed and maybe he's not no more. Maybe he still buys them. I don't know. But once a sneakerhead, probably always a sneakerhead, you know what I'm saying? But he was sincere. He was having one kid was helping him clean his sneakers, and he knew the dude's size, but he was surprising with a couple of pairs. So I was like, yo, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because he had the young kid had probably the 199 special. You know what I'm saying? One, he kept showing us his sneakers how they burst open all the time on the sole, and that dude was like, nah, I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. That's how we try to get people like that on the show, Drew. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got wisdom too, man. That's why I said, yo, I'm glad. I forgot we had Drew. I forgot we got a shoe expert. You know what I'm saying? Sneaker expert in the goddamn family, man. We got to start using our resources and stuff that people we know.
But don't forget, he still got a bootleg phone though. Something's wrong still with this picture.
Yeah, something wrong with his phone, man.
You know what we got to get him?
Next time, I won't get the Jordans. I'll get a new phone. How's that?
No, you know what you need? Yeah. We're going to send you a special Speedos from us.
We don't make Speedos, man. We don't make Speedos.
But I'm trying to get him to make Speedos, man, but he's not allowing me to.
No more Speedos talk. When I was watching that documentary, that one of the other things I got from it, that's what, you know what I'm saying, I want to carry on with that. Is back in the day, I don't know if this happened to y'all, but when you got sneakers, your fresh pair of sneakers, it felt like a fresh new haircut. It felt good. And then to rock around the hood and people to praise you. Oh, you got the new joints. You got the new joints. We all wanted that feeling, right? We always wanted that feeling of acceptance, right? You know what I'm saying? Was that some of the reasons you guys wore and maybe still wear fashionable, expensive sneakers and things like that? Did you go through that phase when you was a little kid? You don't want to get clowned on because you had the Bobos on?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that because we all grew up, in a certain way. So, back in the day, it was nah, I didn't have the Jordans, I had the Nikes, whatever, and that was just that. I dealt with it. So I guess to a point where when I could, do it for myself, you could see I remember in high school we used to joke as a freshman. They would be like, oh, Drew, we can see, the difference you dress now as a senior from when you was a freshman. And it was just, being able to kind of do me instead of have to depend on my mom or something, So, yeah, but I think now it's just, like I said, I love sneakers. I don't get to wear them as much because, we all got jobs and, and stuff like that. But when I can, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I like to walk down the street and do where you get those? What kind of shoes are those? It's that's cool.
What about you, Juan?
When I was younger, yeah, of course, well, it was mostly Adidas because, if you live in Boston back in the day, it was mostly Adidas. It wasn't really Jordans or Nikes. I have my Adidas. But as I got older, listen, I give two rats ass. I'm still rocking pumps.
Juan got the pump still, dog, rocking. I got listen, that was one thing about Juan. he rock what he rock, whatever you want to rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't, he never was peer pressured into like, oh, I gotta get the Jordans or I gotta get the whatever. He wore what he liked, and that was it, man.
I'm into my sandal games, too, but people be hating me rocking sandals, man. I don't know what's up with that,
Nobody wants to see those Fred Flintstone goddamn toes, nigga.
I'm trying to bring up everybody into the sandal games, No, please. No, but huh?
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, because I felt like that when I was a kid, man. Like, I felt like, I was lost, and like, I got praised when I wore something new, or I was hustling, making money, and having a new gear on, a new hat, new fitted, or I don't know if it was fitted back in the day, but it was hats or whatever it was. Having the new sneakers or the new whatever was cracking back then. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then like Juan was saying, I remember Boston, 3 for the Stripes, Adidas was huge. You know what I'm saying? Then Run DMC made it bigger with the song. And then, with the no laces. Ooh, Run DMC had the no laces in the joints. They made that famous. And then remember the fat laces came.
Yeah.
We put the fat laces on the shell toes. So I remember that. And then the colorful laces and all the designs for the laces. I remember those. Yo, but I just remember like growing up, like I had to have some. I was accepted and praised in the hood when I had these sneakers, when I had this fresh hat on, when I had the new Timbs, when I had whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I still like that nowadays. It's like why? Like, what do you guys know where that comes from? Where that stems from? You think?
I think it's just the mentality that was implanted of us as growing up. You know what I mean? Watching the next man on the corner looking fly, and everybody saying, "Man, I want to be just like that cat." And then, of course, now we're athletes, rappers, bragging like, "Hey, if you ain't got these, whatever, $4,000 pair of sneakers, you ain't nobody." I'm like, what? Get the hell out of here.
True. No, you're right. You're right about that. Well, what other research you got today? Did you get anything else that like you want to add? Because like we running, you got about 8-7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? A little, we can go drag a little more. But you got anything else you want to like jump on in and discuss?
Yeah, well, for those of us, from Boston, where you used to get your cheapest sneakers and gear from back in the day?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I remember Harry the Greeks. What was they were cheap.
There we go. That's the spot. Harry the Greeks, baby.
Harry the Greeks.
Yep. No, Harry the Greeks is a joint. And they had the Carhartts too. So they had the Carhartt jackets. I used to rock the Carhartt jackets. Like people
before they became famous too.
Yeah. We made hip hop. Just the hood made whatever we wore. We made famous because that's what everybody else will wear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, I be thinking like, yo, like how LL wore the FUBU hat and made FUBU famous. You know what I'm saying? Sean John, what's this? John, what's the dude on Shark Tank?
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, FUBU. Yeah, FUBU. Forrest Byler.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but I know you're talking about.
Sean John, what the hell? Oh, that was his name. God damn it.
Nah, Sean John. That's Puffy.
That's Puffy.
Yeah. But I know you're talking about I can't think of his name.
Look him up. Somebody look him up real quick while I'm talking. Cause like I don't want to like disrespect that dude. Man.
Yeah, I got you.
Damian John. Thank you. That's probably in the comments. People been in and out. I can see the how people are coming in, but they don't they're not saying that. But shout out to Content is King, 30 and growing. Yo, if this is your podcast or your channel to make money, man, we're gonna advertise it. So everybody go to Content is King. He just gave us the answer. We stuttering over. We over here old and stuttering. Damian John's name. You know what I'm saying? But yo, go to his channel and subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Content is King. But what you saying, Juan? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just talking about having flashbacks to Harry the Greeks, man. I used to be the one-stop shop
For everything.
For everything.
Harry the Greeks.
People who just wore Timbs, remember?
yeah, Timbs, man. I love Timbs too. Let me see. Now I wore them equally, sneakers and Timbs. I was a seasonal dude, you know what I'm saying? So fall came, I had the Timbs on, you know what I'm saying? Spring hit, I got something light on the feet, you know what I'm saying?
Anybody remember that store that used to be around? There was a couple of them. There was even one on Blue Hill near Stashes that was selling knockoff version of Rockaware and
near Stashes.
Yeah, and
not a band?
No, it used to be a store. They had one near Stashes. They had one in Mattapan. They had one in downtown Boston.
Yeah,
I can't remember. And I guess once that got out, they closed shop. Like they went under.
I don't remember that. But yo, just like I'm looking at Damian John's name, and I was thinking about how when I was looking up stuff, one of the points I wanted to make on here, and whoever's watching this, now or in the near future, you can design your own sneakers for fun on these websites, right? And you can probably sell them. But then there's other sites that you can actually make your own sneakers. If you really look into it and get manufacturers and stuff like that, it's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. Like, you get, as soon as you get the pattern, you get up, the sneaker right. And, you can design it or have somebody design it for free. Like, there's a lot of things you can get for cheap. You just like be nice to people, you know what I'm saying? And then you can kind of like get these sneakers, man. You can create your own sneaker, make your own sneaker and sell your own sneaker. I see a lot of rappers do them. When I say rappers, it's not known rappers like Jay-Z, you got money. I'm talking about rappers that's coming up, that's maybe on their first album trying to put something out. But at the same time, they doing other hustles. They trying to, do sneakers or they gotta whatever. I seen a lot of people. Anybody can do it. You just gotta do the research. So you can, like, people sell clothes. I sell merch. If I wanted to sell sneakers, I'm pretty sure it's just as easy as selling merch. You just got to do the research and figure it out. But if that's your passion, or if you want to create a sneaker.
Okay,
I knew that, right? It's it's like yeah, you can pretty much do. I'm telling you, man. It's like that's anywhere. You find a manufacturer, you find like whatever, you got the design, whatever it is. You can, man. You can sell. I see, dude. Everybody's. When I'm on, like now, especially now during this epidemic. If you don't come out in this epidemic learning a new skill or selling something, I don't know what you was doing for this 8-9 months, whatever how long it's gonna last. Because you better have a podcast. You better have a blog. You better have a book. You better have you better have read 20 books. I don't know. Learn a dictionary. I don't know, but you had something. You should have came out with some type of skill. Selling something, getting some type of passive income, man. Selling some sneakers, selling some merch. I don't know. Selling food, selling bacon, something. Have you guys picked up anything since the epidemic? It could be anything, a new hobby, exercise, anything.
Honestly, I can't say. I mean, I've been working pretty much straight through the whole thing. So I think a lot of people have had a little bit more time on their hands, if they had to be home, you know what I mean? I ain't even talking about you. You laughing.
I didn't say nothing, man.
But that's why you laughing, though.
Man, with y'all side jokes, these guys used to work together. They always got some goddamn side jokes and stuff. Yo, McCatty joined us.
Tell you himself that bum.
Better late than never, but hands down, the most comfortable sneakers is Nike Shocks. Huh? Is that a woman's sneaker or is that a?
Nah, that's for both. That's for men and women. Yeah, I know what Shocks are. Never bought Shocks, so I couldn't really say.
I disagree. You got to try some Reebok pumps, then talk to me.
Well, now I never had no Reebok pumps. They comfortable though?
Oh yeah, man. It's like, man, listen, it's like a winter night and your comforter's nice and toasty around your ankles, baby. Like, woo!
I don't know, man. I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the New Balance, the dad brand, or whatever that brand. You know what I mean? The 8 something, right? What I say? 874s.
Yeah,
574s. New Balance.
Huh? Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't have no New Balances, but I bet you it's something like that, or one of these Nike running shoes. Like, there's probably some shoes out there that are just super comfortable, no matter what.
Yeah, they make some good shoes. Like the pair I got here, I don't know what they are. I ain't gonna lie, I just like them. You know what I'm saying? They call it Epic. I don't know, Epic React on the back. I don't know. But they're comfortable. I just know they're comfortable. So I'm like, yo, and they fly. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get a pair of these.
Oh, and before I forget too, New Balance is the only company that owns their own manufacturing factory, and it's done here in the U.S. by Brighton. So people need
quick story because we just hit that hour mark on. But I once robbed the New Balance factory in Brighton, and we were Robin Hoods. We gave to the, we took from the rich and we gave to the poor. The whole not the whole project, but most of the projects had New Balance on. So I know when they was investigating, of course they came to the hood, but they can't prove it because everybody has to, but they can't be like, they can't arrest nobody. There's no proof.
You're right.
Yeah, we was dropping sneakers while we was running. They should have knew the path was going right to the projects. Breadcrumbs and shit. Yo, Melanie said, "Y'all, you missing out." Who said they never would wear a pair of the Nike Sharks? Who said that? One of y'all said that?
Oh no, I listen. You're gonna have to be hard for me to try anything because these pumps, man, they just.
One love them pumps, dog.
Yeah, he do love them pumps.
Yo,
I had a pair of those back in the day.
You need one of these that go.
It sounds
baby.
We need a sound effect, don't say. But yo, around this time, we give our guests an opportunity. Since Drew, I know you're a cousin and family and everything, but if you got anything to promote, if you got anything to if you got like some last words, whatever you want to say, then you log out. We piece you out. The man Juan to say the last words after that together, and then you got anything?
Man, I appreciate you guys having me on. Hope you have me back another time and talk about whatever. It was definitely fun.
Listen, it's like we just hanging out, chilling. Like that's all. That's what I was trying to tell Juan. So it's just a conversation. And then what you hear is like it's more just a concept. We bugging out. I'm losing track of time. You know what I'm saying? I probably didn't get to a lot of stuff I wanted to get to, but it was enjoyable. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. The whole conversation got to be fun, man. Like I can't be standing still. Like, I'm right that kind. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be fun. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, I hear you.
You enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you inviting me on.
Come back, cool. Man. You already know you can come back and eat. You got mad crazy talk. I don't want to tell you.
I'll be back. I'll be back at some point. Yeah, for sure.
Watch some of the episodes and then you know what I'm saying, and then like get back to us. Then you know what we gonna be. How we are. I'm pretty sure you know together.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, Drew. I get up.
All right, peace.
All right, Drew.
All right, yeah, so we did another hour like expected. You know what I'm saying? We said we're gonna do an hour, or try to stick to an hour. How do you think it went today? How do you think the conversation went? I thought it went great.
I think it was fun, hilarious. Took me back in time. Thinking about like stores and sneakers and how it was back then. I don't know what the young people go through now, but how when we got that one fresh pair, how we try to keep it as crisp as possible to stay looking cool in school.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like it's funny because like it brought me back too, and this is like a fun conversation to go back to. You know what I'm saying? To reminisce, and not even just to reminisce, to make new memories. So you don't have to stop buying sneakers. You don't have to stop buying shoes or things you like. You just gotta have budget at a certain extent. Be responsible. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, when I don't shop that much, but when I shop, I buy quality apparel, quality sneakers, stuff like that. Because I make quality apparel. I wanted to match, what I'm representing when I make my apparel and I sell my merch. You know what I'm saying? So like when I buy certain sneakers or certain brands, it's not just for the brand. I buy stuff because it looks good and it's a reasonably priced. And I've always done that, even though I had the big brands back in the day. But I always search for a price. If I can get it for cheaper or get the backdoor special or something, like flirt with somebody, maybe get get a discount or something or whatever we do. But I was a huge thief back then, so I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got the Arsenal Mall. I apologize. The Watertown Mall. I apologize. But you never got me. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like in Bright, I was man. And shout out to that my the dude I used to shoplift with. He know his name. You know what I'm saying? So. What else you got? Did you get to all your topics? Did you get to everything?
Oh, no. Well, one thing I want to bring up too before we wrap it up, that Marbury back his sneakers in 2017.
He did.
He did. He bring him. He's big overseas. It's only here in the States that everybody's just stuck on Jordan. Because overseas, like in Europe, they love their Pumas, Italy and stuff like that. They Pumas like their go-to sneakers and Vans. Asia, it's Adidas. Believe it or not, the Y3 Adidas is real big in Asia. So here's just where we're stuck on these Jordans, where again, Marbury is made in the same factory as Jordan, same material, same people, but for whatever reason, because he was selling it inexpensive, people prefer to pay, God knows, 10 times full what they cost to make. It's just a mental situation that people got to get out of.
They do. They got to get out of it, and they got to start supporting. And this is not to say that black owners or black people don't have expensive products. They do, but they're still more reasonable than these big companies out there. And then like to support the companies like me, and buy my merch. I might have a $40 hoodie, $35 hoodie, but if somebody probably got a hoodie that don't got the best design, don't got a better design than me, and they're selling for $70, $80. So y'all gonna buy that because y'all think, oh, this one gotta be more quality. No, it's from the same place. It's probably from Spring. It's probably from this manufacturer that I use. It's probably from Redbubble. It's probably from whatever other companies that we all use. We're all in the same business of selling apparel.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but one more thing too. Jordan brand makes $2.6 billion a year. You know how much Jordan's getting a year from that? Only $100 million. Think about that. The man almost makes over $2.6 billion, but he's only getting $100 million. I think if you want to support Jordan, that's great. But I think you shouldn't support him. He should get more of his money because he's the one that was on the basketball court. For us, people remember him playing, gave us these memories. But yet still, at the end of the day, he's still getting almost like the short end of the stick.
No, but isn't that why he started the jump man? Did the jump man? You should be asking these questions to Andrew. That's his jump man. His whole he gets 100% of the jump man sneakers.
He only gets I think 1%, 1.7%, which adds up to $100 million a year. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but then you factor in the taxes and everything else. He's probably looking at close to $70 million after taxes. But again, can you imagine this? I'm a big name brand company. I'm using your name, and I'm making almost close to $3 billion, but you're only getting $100 million. Something's wrong with this picture.
Yeah, no, something's really wrong with the picture. But he signed a contract, he signed a deal. To be honest, I didn't want to get into it, but I don't really support Jordan like that. Not just the sneakers, but like I ain't gonna lie, I bought 2 pair in my whole life. Those are the pair, and that I showed. And today in the episode, if y'all didn't see him, rewind the video. But when I found out he supports private prisons and all that crazy stuff, and he owns private prisons and all that's crazy, I stopped messing with Jordan a long time ago, man.
To this day, I never owned a pair of Jordans for myself.
Huh?
To this day, I never owned a pair of Jordans.
But I'm saying, shout out to his basketball skills, shout out to what he did for the culture. But I heard he doesn't really support the black culture and maybe he does. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, he got a lot of bad strikes when it comes to supporting the black community. So unless he shows me different, in something. I don't know, documentary or something. You just had a documentary. They didn't mention that. I would think they would mention that because that's something good that he's doing. But they didn't mention that. So I don't know. Y'all tell me about Jordan. What y'all like about Jordan?
Yeah, you know what? We'll save that for another show, another day.
Yeah, man. But man, Juan, we did like an hour, almost 10, man. We gotta get out of here, man. Let's stick to the hour format so people won't go crazy. Like, oh, they're doing 2 hours. Oh my God. So, anything to say? Any kind words to the crew?
Again, thanks for people for watching, supporting the channel. Don't forget to buy some of this wonderful merchandise that we got going on here. Boom, there we go. There we go. So again,
you got more.
I appreciate being on this channel, us chopping it up, and that's all I got to say.
And shout out to the people that actually had courage enough to say something in the chat. That was content is king. He gave us the answer. Damian John over here fumbling like a football. And then Annie, she came in with a couple questions. She come with a question? No, she came in with some knowledge. But yeah, that's it, man. We out of here, man. Remember again, guys, man, love over hate, man, and peace out, man.
Latest.
Baby. All right, Juan.